Whenever Hero arrived on the island as the LMS's goods engine, the LNER lost out on a lot of goods contracts. But to be fair, Hero was never really harsh towards the LNER. He at most thought of all of them as friends. The LNER thought of Hero as a friend too. Although, they did not like their situation. Hello, Henry. Something on your mind? No, I'm just a little frustrated. Oh, why's that? We've just locked out on another goods contract. Well, since Hero arrived, we've been losing out on a lot of them, because I can't compare with his strength. Well, you can't blame him. At least he hasn't been all smug about it. You're right, but Jeffrey was whenever he arrived. Is he still? No, he isn't. But still, I don't know if we'll be able to keep operating if my company keeps on losing more of its goods contracts. Well, I don't think you'll have to worry about that much longer. What do you mean? Earlier this morning, I heard your manager talking about you getting some new goods engine. Did he say what class? No, I couldn't really hear if he said. Well, I hope you're right about this. I can use a lot of help, even if it's from a tank engine. Actually, I may have a guess of what that engine may be. Now, I assure you, it's not a tank engine. Really? What is it then? Some engine that the LNER has been building since 1935 to serve as the LNER's primary goods engine. So it's a Black 5? Maybe. I don't really know. Did you hear when this engine was coming by? No, not really. I didn't get a chance to hear that. Well, I just hope he's helpful. Well, we'll have to stay in chat, but except I gotta go. Ta-ta, Henry. Bye. Thanks for letting me know. You're welcome. I hope he's right about this engine being helpful. Wait a minute, what was that box? I think that's what the others have been talking about. The harbor was getting ready to close, and half of the workmen have already gone home. Hero and Douglas will be spending the night, and they will be accompanied by Adam. Adam was there just in case of another air raid, and they promised to help if one does happen. So they all just talked until nightfall came. Except Adam, because he still had a job to do. He always checked up and down the harbor just for precautions. And into the morning, Hero and Douglas would be finding out a big surprise. What was that? I'm not sure. I didn't recognize the whistle. Wait, look over there. Hello there, you two. Is this Neptune Harbor? Yes, this is Neptune Harbor. Great. I was told a yard shutter here would be picking up my train. Is he here yet? No, not yet. But I'll tell him to come get your train whenever he does. Okay, I gotta get going. Bye. Oh, they were nice. I think that's the LNER's new goods engine. Hey, but how do we know it's not the ours? Because one, if it was, Nigel would have surely introduced him to us. And second, his tender had the letters LNER. So, yeah, I think that's the LNER's new freight engine. We must tell the others. Indeed, we do. And I don't think I could pull that much freight. And indeed, they were right. It was the LNER's new freight engine. It's standing here, P1, named Peter. Since 1935, the LNER has been building P1 since 1935 in one of their workshops at Crewe. To be the LNER's primary goods engine, and it was going to be a matter of time before one showed up on Sodor. And my word, he certainly improved Sodor's freight and goods services. And Peter was the very first one to ever come to Sodor. But it didn't really make much of an impact, mostly from dieselization. And at most, it didn't only affect the standard gauge lines, it affected the narrow gauge lines too, but surprisingly not in a bad way. And one of their prototypes will be sent to the MSR. What the? That was weird. I'm gonna have to check that out later. Well, I guess I have a little time. Who are you? Peter Sam, this is Rusty. He's a new kind of diesel that BR built for narrow gauge railways. I see. Wait, does this mean we're going through dieselization now? That's highly unlikely. I was the only one that BR built, so I don't think you'll really have to worry about it. I think I'll just be the only diesel here. Well, alright. Have a good one then. The rest of the time, Rusty just pulled passengers with Reneus. And I'm glad to say he did extremely well. And his driver even liked him.